Welcome to the Majestic Truth Podcast. Join us as we delve into the mysteries of the universe, explore the unexplained, and shed light on some of the most important events that have occurred and are occurring in our world today. Get ready to open your mind, expand your horizons, and discover the extraordinary. This is the Majestic Truth Podcast. And now your host, Michaele.
Welcome aboard, truth seekers. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for an unforgettable ride. Together we'll question, explore, and embrace the majesty of truth. I'm so grateful you are here today. So today is our monthly Motivation Mastery episode. But before I dive into this, I wanted to cover a quick news story that appeared on thehill.com's website called "The Pentagon's UFO office is sending cryptic alien messages." Now, we'll link to this article at majestictruth.com/episode 9. Now, this article is by Marieke von Rennenkamp. The article reads, last week, the Pentagon's new UFO office, AARO, unveiled its long-awaited website. Among previously released graphics, transcripts, and videos is an important new document outlining the office's mission and objectives. Within hours of launch, some site visitors noticed an image of a spherical object divided into quarters appearing on the corners of the mission overview document. The image is a stock photo titled "Alien Technology in a Metallic Ball." Now, I'm just reading highlights from this article. You really should check it out and read the whole thing. I just pulled out bits of it to read to you. According to the AARO director, Sean Kirkpatrick, the most common observations claimed in the 800 reports received by his office as of late May are of spheres, 3 to 13 feet in diameter, and white, silver, or translucent in color. 2 videos and 2 images of objects fitting this description, all recorded by U.S. service members, have emerged in recent years. In a May presentation, Kirkpatrick showed a video and stated, quote, "This is a typical example of the thing that we see most of. We see these all over the world, and we see these making very interesting apparent maneuvers," end quote. Sensors have apparently observed such objects traveling at speeds ranging from stationary to Mach 2, or twice the speed of sound, with no thermal exhaust detected. Now, the peculiar UAP performance characteristics outlined by Kirkpatrick are identical to those described by former U.S. Navy fighter pilot Ryan Graves, who testified under oath during a July 26th congressional hearing. Please check out our highlights for House Oversight Committee hearing on UAPs episode on majestictruth.com/podcast, or you can also find it on your favorite podcast app. Now, Graves, along with at least 50 to 60 naval aviators, observed spherical objects capable of remaining stationary against hurricane-force winds or moving at the speed of sound on a daily basis in 2014 and 2015. Moreover, the mysterious craft remained aloft for extreme durations, far outlasting fighter jets. Such sightings were also seen during World War II. Mysterious silvery balls. These objects were sometimes referred to as Foo Fighters by 1940s aviators. They frequently appeared as glowing fiery red or orange balls. In 1947, the Air Force created a document called the Twinning Memo, stating, "The UFO phenomenon reported is something real and not visionary or fictitious. UFOs observed by aviators exhibit extreme rates of climb maneuverability and action, which must be considered evasive when sighted." The memo also states the most common UFO descriptions include circular or elliptical objects with a metallic or light reflecting surface. In 1952, NATO was conducting naval exercises in the Atlantic. Now, a journalist was on board the USS Franklin D. Roosevelt aircraft carrier and, quote, "saw a group of pilots and flight deck crew watching something in the sky. He went back to look, and there was a silver sphere moving across the sky," end quote. The journalist Wallace Litwin ultimately took 3 photographs of the object, initially thought to be a weather balloon. Ruppelt stated that naval intelligence double-checked, triple-checked, and quadruple-checked every ship near the carrier, but they could find no one who had launched the UFO. Now, Ruppelt was the then director of Project Blue Book. They didn't have evidence of anyone launching this UFO, so this means there was no weather balloon in the sky. I know some of you are laughing at the weather balloon, because I laugh when I read that. The next day after the journalist witnessed the UFO, 6 British pilots flying a formation of jet fighters over the North Sea saw a shiny spherical object. Are we noticing a pattern here? Just asking, for a friend. Then on the 3rd consecutive day, another UFO showed up near the fleet. A pilot was scrambled and managed to get his jet fairly close to the UFO, close enough to see that the object was round, silvery, and white, and seemed to rotate around its vertical axis and sort of wobble. The extraordinary consistency among such UFO encounters from World War II through the present is remarkable. The article concludes, it should come as little surprise then, that beyond the alien technology in a metallic ball image, tucked away in a government document, the office's logo prominently features a silver metallic sphere. Check it out. You find the link to this article at majestictruth.com/episode 9. Okay, so today is our monthly motivation mastery episode. If you want to check out the show notes for this episode, head on over to majestictruth.com/episode 9. That's the number 9. And also go here to grab the downloadable for this particular episode. Today's monthly motivation mastery topic is harnessing the power of positive thinking, the role of optimism in motivation. We are going to explore the connection between positive thinking, motivation, achievement, and highlighting practical ways to cultivate a positive mindset. They say your mind is a powerful thing, and indeed it is. It holds the key to unlock potential we often underestimate. It's as though there's a secret garden within us, thriving on the seeds of positive thoughts we plant. The shadowy realms of doubt and fear can often cast a spell on our minds, draining our motivation. But what if I told you that you have the power to harness this darkness and transform it into a beacon of light? Yes, listeners, the magic potion we're talking about is positive thinking. Positive thinking is not mere rose-tinted glasses, but a catalyst for change. It's the enchanted compass guiding us towards our true north. It whispers to us, yes, you can. It's the nurturing rain to our goals, coaxing them to bloom. So today we're going to go over 10 tips to harness the power of positive thinking. As I said, positive thinking is a catalyst for change. Okay, tip number 1, flip that thought. When faced with a negative thought, grab your mental spatula and flip it. Turn it around into a positive one. For example, instead of thinking, this task is impossible, reframe it as, this task is a challenge, and I love a good challenge. Embrace the power of positive reframing and watch your motivation soar. Next tip for harnessing the power of positive thinking, tip number 2, gratitude extravaganza. Time to sprinkle gratitude like confetti. Each day, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a delicious cup of coffee, a sunny day, or a supportive friend. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you'll boost your motivation and create a sunny outlook. Listen, if you're always on the go and don't think that you have time to do this, then text yourself. Laugh if you must, but I text myself all the time. Literally, text yourself 3 things every day you are grateful for. You don't have to make a big thing out of it, so do it as part of your morning routine. The idea is to start your day with an attitude of gratitude. All right, that brings us to tip number 3, pep talk galore. You're the star of your own motivational talk show. Look in the mirror and give yourself an uplifting pep talk. Remind yourself of your strengths, previous successes, and your unlimited potential. Embrace your inner cheerleader and let the optimism fuel your motivation. Think of what you have accomplished in this life and know you have so much more you have to accomplish, and more importantly, want to accomplish. Okay, next up for harnessing the power of positive thinking is tip number 4. Surround yourself with positivity. Create a positive bubble around you by surrounding yourself with inspiring quotes, uplifting music, or even a vision board filled with images of your goals and aspirations. Fill your environment with positivity and watch how it infuses your motivation with an extra dose of zest. Tip number 5. Let go of the negative Nellies. Negative vibes be gone. Surround yourself with optimistic and supportive people who believe in you and your dreams. Minimize interactions with the Debbie Downers who bring your motivation down. Remember, you're the CEO of your positivity squad. Don't spend your precious time with people who spend their time talking about other people. Remember that quote? Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. By the great Eleanor Roosevelt. Tip number 6, celebrate small wins. Treat yourself like the superstar you are by celebrating every small win along the way. Whether it's completing a task, achieving a milestone, or even just showing up and giving your best. Pat yourself on the back, do a happy dance, or indulge in a little self-reward. Positive reinforcement fuels motivation like nothing else. Next tip for harnessing the power of positive thinking is tip number 7. Visualization vacation. Close your eyes and take a mental vacation to your desired future. Visualize yourself achieving your goals, living your dream life, and basking in the glory of success. Immerse yourself in the positive emotions and excitements of that moment. This optimistic visualization will supercharge your motivation to turn that dream into a reality. Not only that, but this sends those messages out to the universe and works on that manifestation of bringing you closer to your goals. Tip number 8, power of positive affirmations. Create your own personal mantra or positive affirmations that resonate with you. Repeat them daily like a positive chant. For example, I am capable, I am resilient, and I have what it takes to achieve greatness. These positive declarations will rewire your brain for success and give your motivation a turbo boost. Try it for a week. It'll become a habit, and besides, it'll feel good to let yourself know that you believe in you. Next up, tip number 9. 2 tips left. Tip number 9. Embrace failure as feedback. Shift your perspective on failure from a negative setback to a valuable lesson. Embrace failures as stepping stones to growth and improvement. Maintain an optimistic outlook that each setback brings you closer to success. With this mindset, your motivation will stay resilient and bounce back stronger than ever. Plus, have you ever looked back at a, quote, failure? Something in your life that you consider to be a failure? And look at what came from it. A lot of the time you will see it wasn't a failure at all. It was just your perception of it at the time. Because down that line, when you look back, you realize, wow, that was part of the process to get me to where I needed to be. All right, final tip for finding your inner drive. Tip number 10. Drum roll, please. All right, tip number 10. Spread the positivity. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Spread positivity and kindness wherever you go. Compliment a colleague, lend a helping hand, or simply share a smile. Your positive energy will not only uplift others, but also create a ripple effect, boosting your own motivation in the process. Kindness goes such a long way. Choose kindness. So there you have it. Positivity Pro. Embrace the power of positive thinking. Sprinkle it everywhere you go and watch your motivation ignite like a firework. With these fun and engaging tips, you'll be rocking the optimism game and achieving your wildest dreams in no time. Keep that positivity train rolling. All right, so let's recap and sum all 10 tips up real quick. Number 1, flip that thought. Turn negative thoughts into positive ones. Number 2, Gratitude extravaganza. Start your day with an attitude of gratitude. Number 3, pep talk galore. Look in that mirror and remind yourself of your value. Number 4, surround yourself with positivity, whether it's quotes, music, or a vision board. Number 5, let go of the negative Nellies. This is huge. It's super important to surround yourself with people who will support your journey. Number 6, celebrate small wins. Don't forget to reward yourself and be kind to yourself. Number 7, visualization vacation. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Close your eyes and picture your success and how it feels. Number 8, power of positive affirmations. I am capable. I am resilient, and I have what it takes. Number 9, embrace failure as feedback. Shift that perspective on failure. Number 10, spread the positivity. Send that positivity out into the world. It's contagious. And always choose kindness. Remember, be patient with yourself and embrace the journey of truth and self-discovery. All right, Truth Seekers, that concludes this episode of Majestic Truth. I hope you've enjoyed our monthly Motivation Mastery episode today. Remember, the pursuit of self-truth and the quest for knowledge are ongoing journeys. So stay curious, stay open-minded, always follow your dreams, and keep seeking answers. Next week, we will be exploring our next case file, the Lonnie Zamora incident. A police officer in New Mexico witnessed a strange craft while investigating a reported dynamite explosion in the area. Investigations conducted by law enforcement, military officials, and UFO researchers failed to provide a conventional explanation for the sighting. The incident became widely publicized and remains one of the most well-documented and credible UFO encounters to date. So tune in next week. You won't want to miss it. For more information on this episode and to get the downloadable for this episode, visit majestictruth.com/episode 9. This downloadable will have these 10 tips for you as a reference. So pop on over to majestictruth.com/episode 9 and grab your downloadable. Thanks for joining me, Truth Seekers. I'm grateful for every listener and humbled by every subscriber. Don't forget to mark your calendars and set your alarms because our next episode will be available next Tuesday on your favorite podcast app. Trust us, you won't want to miss it. Until then, keep your eyes on the skies, your mind open, and remember, the truth is out there.
For updates, behind-the-scenes content, and a chance to engage with fellow truth seekers, stay connected with us on social media. Find us on Twitter at TruthSeekerPod, Instagram at Majestic Truth Seekers, and TikTok at Majestic Truth Seekers. Tune in next week as we explore the next case file in our 12-case file series. Our third official Truth Seeker case file, the Lonnie Zamora incident. Thanks for listening.